You're looking at me and you're thinking it. I know you are. A lot of people say to me, Kieran, how are you able to work for 10 minutes a day? I know it's quite the achievement. The truth is, it isn't something that I was born with. It's an art that I've crafted over a number of years, and today I'm going to teach you how. Working for only 10 minutes a day is accepting those important distractions that pull you away from your task, making sure your work is hard and boring as hell so you don't accidentally work for any longer. My name is Kieran, I'm a junior doctor and a comedian. As always, if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Tip number one is don't set goals. Setting goals is the number one reason that people fail to work for such a short period of time. Having no specific aim to your work means you're less focused and that you're able to accept those all-important distractions. And we'll come on to distractions again because they're really important in this 10-minute a day working scenario. If you really do want to set a goal, make sure it's an unbelievably hard goal that is unrealistically unattainable so that you lose motivation very easily and you can stick to only working for 10 minutes a day. Keeping distractions around. If you're planning to only work for 10 minutes a day, it's important to have the mindset that you're only going to work for this period of time. One of the ways you can do that is by setting visual cues that help you keep distracted. One of the methods that I like to employ is making sure my house is cluttered. So if you normally live in a minimalist house where everything is put away, if it's messy, it keeps your mind occupied and makes sure you can work for less time. A method that I sometimes use is just taking plates out and placing them onto countertops. What this does is it clutters up your house and makes you less focused for when you actually start doing work. Other things you also enjoy like PlayStation, YouTube, and TikTok should also be very easily accessible. TikTok is really important because it has helped me over the past year really achieve this mindset and reduce my concentration. And you can actually use the app to help reduce your concentration. The method to do this is quite simple. What I do is I take out my phone and I start scrolling and watching videos. The technique you can use to train your mind is as soon as you lose interest in a video, scroll immediately. By doing this, you can reduce your concentration, which helps us in the end goal of only working for 10 minutes in a day. Another thing that I would advise is practicing the quick draw of your phone. This is the time it takes to get your phone from your pocket to your hand to be able to watch something. If you can reduce the amount of time that it takes to perform that action, it's going to help you stay distracted in the longer term. Another key failure that beginners tend to make is that they tend to turn their notifications off on their phone. You need to make sure that all of your notifications on your phone are on and that your phone is on loud. If you want to level up to the pro level, what you can do is not only have them on for the apps that you have, is download other apps that you know are going to give you loads of distracting notifications for the sole purpose of distraction. So not downloading the app to use, but downloading the app just so it gives you loads of notifications. Hydration and nutrition. Hydration and nutrition are really important in this 10 minutes a day philosophy, and let me tell you why. If you're constantly hungry or thinking about food, this is going to mean that you work for a less period of time. We talked about visual cues before. If you can have visual cues for food, this also helps. So maybe lay some food out on the plates that we laid out earlier in the cluttering the house phase. The other thing you can do is make your home smell like food, because smell is a really important factor that we don't think about very much. So whether it's the smell of food or the foul smell of a poop you just laid, any smell that gets you up and off your desk is really helpful in this process. Working aimlessly. A good final tip to help us achieve our 10-minute target, and only 10 minutes, is to have no specific goal and to work aimlessly at your desk. So the best way to do this is when you begin a work session is have no idea what you're about to study. This helps both waste time at the start of your session because it means you're trying to decide what you want to do, and it also means that the session is cut shorter then. This I call the aimless study technique, and it's a soon to be critically acclaimed way of making sure you both waste time and also minimize the time that you spend learning. Obviously, I couldn't tell you about all of my tactics and fit them into this video. Some honorable mentions for listening to music that's inconveniently too loud for you to study in, and generally having my mum around because she likes to talk a lot. As always, I hope you found value in this video, guys. If you did, please drop me a comment below. Let me know which of these techniques you'll be using. As always, if you're new to the team, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.